We are reading the story of Jesus on Christmas Eve, and Jesus will be born and he is a king, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means
God's with us.
that's right. Christmas is an exciting time of year. It's a time to give presents and get presents. It's a time to sing fun songs, and it's a time to eat yummy cookies. It's a time to take a break from school. But do you know what the best part of Christmas is? It's not the cookies or the songs or even the presents. It's the baby king, Emmanuel. Do you remember what Emmanuel means? God with us. This is what all of God's people prayed for, from Adam and Eve to Abraham, to Leah, to Moses, to David, to Jeremiah, to Daniel, to Simeon, to Anna. All of them kept hoping and praying, God, will you come to earth to stay? We celebrate Christmas because 2,000 years ago, God did exactly that. God came back. He came to earth. And it's just like God too. It happened in a way no one expected. Mary and Joseph were on their way to a little town of
Bethlehem.
You remember Mary and Joseph, don't you? An angel had told them about Mary's special baby. Well, it was time for Mary to have her baby. But when they reached Bethlehem, they had a problem. The baby was about to be born, but
There was no room at the inn.
every last room in every last hotel was full. Mary was in pain and her baby was coming, and they really needed a place to go. So Joseph found the first place he could on the side of the road under a small roof. He didn't even notice until he went inside that it wasn't a house. It was a stable, a place for donkeys and horses and chickens. There were no Christmas trees, no wrapped up presents, not even a single stocking. Just Mary and Joseph and a bunch of confused animals. But God was there, even though it was hard, even though it wasn't what Mary and Joseph expected, even though the baby was born poor and alone, God was there. And for the first time ever, God became a person. Not just a person, but a baby. This baby was the most precious gift ever, and his name was
Jesus.
But his parents called him,
Emmanuel.
which means,
God's with us.
that's right. After so many years of hoping, of praying, of longing, of waiting, of wondering, Christmas is the time where we remind ourselves that God has come back to earth to stay. But if you can believe it, Christmas is only the beginning of the story. Jesus didn't stay a baby. He grew up to be the world's true king. God came to us at Christmas, but he was still going to go to even greater lengths that we could be with him forever. When Jesus grew up, he lived a perfect life, showing us what it means to love God and love others. When God said it was time, in a way no one expected, Jesus died for us, removing our sins so that God could stay with us. But Jesus' death wasn't the end. 3 days later, what happened?
He came back.
He came back from the dead, promising us that when we die, it won't be forever. Promising us that he will take all the wrong and make it right, and take all the darkness and make it
Light.
so we can celebrate by saying, God couldn't remain, sin drove him away. But now he has heard what we had hoped and we prayed. God is coming to
Earth. Stay.
That's right. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.